Hi guys, let's get started. We're going to start sitting up with the legs nice and wide. Press the palms into the mat behind you, sitting up nice and tall. And we're just going to rotate the knees, alternating sides. So let the hips follow the movement. Keeping the feet in contact with the mat. Sorry, Duchess is a little bit playful today. So we're just warming up the hips. And then you've got the option to try the exercise without holding on. You'll find that you do scoot forward, so you're going to have to adjust yourself by pulling back. But if this is too difficult or uncomfortable, you can always keep the hands in contact with the mat. And just letting the hips follow the movement. All right, we're going to turn over onto our hands and knees. And we're going to sit back on the heels. Reach those arms forward, open up the fingers. From here, we're going to come into a modified plank. So shoulders come past and on palms and push back on the heels. Option to bend the elbows slightly when you come into that modified plank. And because this is more of a hip exercise, what you really want to focus on here is using the hands to push backwards. So as you come forward, press the palms and push the hips back, because we're actually mimicking a squat when we push back. You decide where the hips lie, so you can either keep them hip width apart or a little bit wider. Let's take a deep breath. Good, and then we're going to come up onto our hands and knees, and we're going to extend one leg back behind, bring it, sweep it through between the hands into pigeon, sitting up tall, and then we're just going to push right back again. So we're going to keep doing that alternating sides, leg behind, between the hands, into pigeon, and then pushing back. So we're not holding the position here, we're just getting comfortable and teaching the body how to get into the position. Extend the leg, sweep the knee through, sitting up, and pushing back. Extend, sweep it through, shoulders back. And quite often we talk about momentum and how we want to avoid momentum. There is nothing wrong with using momentum here to get that knee between the hands. Shoulders back, and now we're going to keep the position and we're just going to move the hips side to side. So instead of holding pigeon, we're just going to rock the hips side to side. Now if this hurts the knee, then either make the movement smaller or just discontinue the movement. Just a little rocking side to side, getting comfortable in the position. And we're going to push back and we'll change sides. So extend, knee between, sitting up nice and tall, and just shifting the hips. So these are great exercises to do if you find pigeon uncomfortable to hold. Rocking side to side. More times. Good. And then we're going to press the palms into the mat, push back, and we'll sit back on the heels. Take a breath. And then we're going to slowly roll it up, engage the abdominals, shoulders back. And we're going to come onto our knees, lifting the body up. And we're going to extend one leg out to the side. And you're going to make sure that the foot and the ankle are in line with the knee that's on the ground. We're just going to lunge laterally and come back up. So thinking about the posture, shoulders back, sitting up nice and tall, and then just lunging laterally and coming back. So keeping that knee aligned with the foot. Foot is turned out to the side or to the diagonal. Exhale, inhale to come back up. And you're going as far as you feel comfortable. And we're just really working through that inner thigh. Good, let's do another one. And then we're going to stay here. You're going to press the palm into the floor. And you can extend that foot a little bit more if you're feeling warmed up. And we're holding the position. Getting that stretch through the inner thighs. Taking a deep breath. Relaxing on the exhale. And then we're slowly coming up, bringing the knees together, and we'll do the other side. Extend the foot out, line the foot and the knee up, and then we're going to lunge laterally. So thinking about the posture, shoulders back. Now I'm going at a fairly quick pace here. If you're finding that you're quite stiff in this position, then just take your time. And again, going as far as you feel comfortable. Keeping the knee aligned with the feet. Good. One more time. Okay, we're going to hold it here. And then we're going to place the palm down. And you can extend the foot a little bit further if you'd like, if you're feeling warmed up. And holding the position. Once again, focusing on the breath. Using the exhale to get comfortable in the position. Take one more breath. Good. We're pushing up, back onto our knees, and we're going to come into a seated position. So let's extend the legs straight out in front. And you're going to need a little bit of room to move forward and back here. So we're sitting right up on top of those sit bones. Just move the hips around to get comfortable. And now what we're going to do is we're going to keep moving those hips. And we're going to use the hips to walk the body forward. Alternating sides, so shifting the hips forward, letting the legs follow the movement, and then we're going to shift back. And so this movement really comes from the hips and the pelvis. It might be very difficult to do, or it might be really easy to do. It really depends on the person. So if you're finding it difficult to move, that's okay. It's a great exercise to practice hip mobility. And you'll notice that I'm flexing my feet on the way there and pointing my toes on the way back. And that's just an extra little addition, modification you can add to this exercise. So there's Duchess again, making an appearance. Because once again, she wants to play. So shifting the hips forward, flexing the feet. And if you find it too difficult to flex the feet, that's okay. You don't have to. See, even Duchess likes this exercise. And shifting back. So you're thinking about sitting as tall as you can. And really moving from the hips and the pelvis. So believe it or not, I've mentioned that this is a really good hip mobility exercise, but it's also a great abdominal exercise. And you'll notice after a while that you really feel the abdominals starting to work. All right, shake the legs out a little bit. We're going to bend the knees.